Hello everyone, this is Amit Kumar Pathak, Faculty of History Civics. I am teaching in Jesus and Mary Academy. It is the third lecture of the very first chapter of Civics, the Union Parliament. Today we'll discuss about the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, what are its role and powers and functions. So without wasting enough time, we should move towards our topic. As you know, Speaker is the principal presiding officer of the Lok Sabha. Presiding means one who manage meetings. It is the Speaker who manage all the meetings of the Lok Sabha. Or you can say that the Speaker conduct all the sessions of the Lok Sabha. The Speaker, High Speaker is elected. Speaker is elected by House from among its members by a simple majority of members present and voting. That means the speaker will be among the members of the Lok Sabha and they will together elect the member, elect the speaker from among them by voting. There is another option for the deputy speaker provided by the constitution who works in place of a speaker. If the speaker or its seat is vacant, then it is the deputy speaker who will work on behalf of him or her. The deputy speaker is elected and removed from the office in the same manner as the speaker. Speaker can be removed by a resolution passed by a majority of all the then members of the House. The very first Speaker of the Lok Sabha was Meera Kumar. She was elected on 3rd June 2009. Now, what are the role and powers of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha? The very first one is it regulates debates and proceeding of the House. It is the Speaker who presides all the meetings of the Lok Sabha and all the speeches and debates are delivered by addressing the chair of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. No member, while giving his or her speech in the Lok Sabha, addressed to any of the member of Lok Sabha. Rather, he or she must address while his or her debate or discussion to the chair of the Lok Sabha Speaker. Second, it is the Speaker who decides the eligibility of questions, meaning whether it is eligible to ask in the session of the Lok Sabha or not. And every bill or any proposal that needs a resolution, तो उसकी एलिजिबिलिटी भी कौन डिसाइड करेगा? It will be the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. All bills passed by the House are authenticated by the signature of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and then it will be sent to the Rajya Sabha and then the consideration, or you can say that for the consent of the President. If any question arises whether a bill is a money bill or non-money bill, it is the Speaker whose decision shall be the final. As you know that there is two kinds of bill. It may be a money bill or non-money bill. Every bill that needs or that contains concern relating to money. It is known as money bill, and other than this is known as non-money bill. So, who will finalize whether a bill is a money bill or non-money bill? It is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha who decides. The final one, the Speaker shall not vote in the first instance. Now, Speaker never vote in its first instance. He or she votes when the vote for and against a proposal are equal. Then it is the speaker that grants his vote, is known as casting vote, and to decide the proposal. Is it clear? यानी स्पीकर वोट कास्ट नहीं करते हैं इनिशियली किसी भी बिल के लिए, बट व्हेन जब किसी बिल में नंबर ऑफ वोट्स अगेंस्ट और फॉर में इक्वल हो जाता है, then it is the speaker who casts his vote is known as casting vote. इसको casting vote कहते हैं, और to decide whether it will go for or it will go against. ठीक है. Disciplinary function is the second function of the speaker. The speaker preserves order in the house. He or she may name a member for suspension if it disregards the authority of the chair. It is the speaker who can suspend a member of the Lok Sabha if he or she disregard the authority of the chair or hit the dignity of the parliament or the Lok Sabha. Then he or she can be suspended by the speaker. Or in case of grave disorder, that means you might have seen it, or perhaps it is very often during a session. आप देखते हैं कि बहुत ज़्यादा हो हल्ला होने लगता है पार्लियामेंट में, लोकसभा में स्पेशली या राज्यसभा में. प्रॉपर डिबेट्स नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, डिस्कशन नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, ऑपोजिशन इज़ कंटिन्यूसली asking government in a very aggressive manner, काफ़ी नॉइज़ होता है. तो उस केस में स्पीकर को अगर ऐसा लगता है कि पीसफुली इफ़ इट इज़ नॉट गोइंग ऑन, तो वो एडजर्न करती है लोकसभा के सेशन को फॉर फ्यू आवर्स और फॉर अ डे और फॉर अ कपल ऑफ डेज. तो इसी को ये पावर भी स्पीकर के पास है टू एडजर्न द हाउस, यानी वो सेशन को कैंसिल कर सकती है. One more thing, it is the speaker who has the power to remove a word while in a debate or in a discussion or a sentence if he or she finds that it is unparliamentary. यानी अगर पार्लियामेंट में यूँ तो राइट टू स्पीच, everyone has a right to speech granted by our constitution, लेकिन पार्लियामेंट में राइट टू स्पीच में किसी भी तरह का यू कैन से दैट कि लिमिटेशंस नहीं है. आप पार्लियामेंट में वाइल सेशन लोकसभा में आप किसी भी शब्द का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम it has concern with, or you can say that the parliament members, all the members of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are free to speak anything during session for the welfare of the nation. तो लेकिन समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि कुछ ऐसे शब्द यूज़ होते हैं डिबेट्स में या डिस्कशन में जो जिसको पार्लियामेंट के सेशन से रिमूव किया जाता है या डिस्कशन के बाद रिमूव कर दिया जाता है. ठीक है, बिकॉज सो दैट कि वो डिग्निटी ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट को हार्म ना करे या फिर सोसाइटी में किसी व्यक्ति विशेष, किसी धर्म या किसी जाति के लोगों को वो ठेस ना पहुंचाए. तो ये तय कौन करता है? इट इज़ द स्पीकर हु डिसाइड्स कि उसको सेशन के दरमियान जो भी डिस्कशंस हुए हैं उन शब्द को रिमूव किया जाए या ना किया जाए. Other one is administrative function. What are the administrative functions of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha? The very first one is that it is the Speaker that communicates the decision of the House to the concerned authorities and requests them to comply with such decisions. The Speaker allows the admission of a stranger and press correspondent to the gallery of the House. Now, it is the Speaker who allows the strangers or the press correspondents in the gallery of the House whilst the session of the Lok Sabha. यानी अगर आप देखना चाहते हैं लोकसभा के सेशन को और एनी कॉरस्पॉन्डेंस यानी कोई भी मीडिया कर्मी अगर डिस्कशन को या उसको वो पार्लियामेंट के सेशन को अगर कवर करना चाहती है तो उसको स्पीकर ही है, स्पीकर विल अलाउ हिम और हर और देम टू come into the gallery of the Lok Sabha और वो सेशन को देख सकें. Next one is other powers and functions. So what are the other powers and functions? The Speaker presides over the joint sitting of the both houses of the Parliament. In a joint sitting of the both the houses of the Lok Sabha, यानी राज्य सभा और लोक सभा की जब joint sitting होती है तो it is the Speaker who presides over the meeting, यानी it is the Speaker who will conduct the meeting. The Speaker nominates in consultation with the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha personnel for parliamentary delegation to various countries. यानी parliamentary delegation यानी parliament को represent करने के लिए in the different countries या किसी डिस्कशन में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए या डिफरेंट पर्पस के लिए पार्लियामेंट्री डेलीगेशन में जो भी मेंबर्स होंगे वो राज्यसभा के स्पीकर चेयरमैन आप कह सकते हैं, चेयरमैन के साथ कंसल्टेंट के बाद स्पीकर नॉमिनेट करता है. द स्पीकर इज एम्पावर्ड टू रिकॉग्नाइज पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टीज एंड ग्रुप इन द हाउस. इट इज़ द स्पीकर हु डिसाइड्स पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी. पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी मैंने आपको बताया था कि पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी वही पार्टी कहला सकती है ऑफिशियली जिसके पास 1/10 ऑफ द टोटल सीट ऑफ द लोकसभा होगी. अदरवाइज नो पार्टी विल बी considered as a parliamentary party. If the party has, then it will be considered. If it has not, then it will not be considered. लेकिन ये consider कौन करेगा? It is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. So that's it for this lecture. Next lecture में हम बात करेंगे राज्यसभा की, उसके composition की, manner of election की. Till then, be safe, have a good day, and one more thing, please like and subscribe our school channel. और आपके लाइक्स और सब्सक्राइब से ही हम टीचर्स को हम इनकरेज होते हैं और हम और कोशिश करते हैं कि और बेहतर करें. सो प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब आवर स्कूल चैनल. थैंक यू. गुड डे.